Well. Yeah, I was looking on the interwebs as I normally do. You guys know about the XD. So I found a car that I just had to have. I've got about 8 cars, guys, and I'm not going to beat around the bush. I mean, some would call it an addiction, but I call it, you know, liking appreciating assets and, you know, wanting to live a fun life or something like that. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Got myself an icy blue XE Falcon. Moving up in the world. I think it's got some power steering, might even have some air conditioning. I haven't actually looked at it at all, so I thought maybe we could both look at it together because I don't know what the hell's going on here. So let's have a bit of a squizzy. Man, you can really feel like the paint is super rough. I don't think I'll be able to just buff that. I reckon we're gonna have to respray that. Hey, I've got 2 side mirrors on the XD because it's a Povo pack. I'm missing one, so yeah, moving up in the world. Yeah, look, it's dirty. It needs a bit of a wash. Oh shit! Okay. We'll be able to fix that. Don't worry about it. Hey, there's not much rust here, actually. I'm telling you, they can be had for little money. It's reasonably straight. It's a little bit wavy. There's a little bit of rust down here. Ooh, that's a little bit. That's not good. I like the mud flaps, so maybe I'll keep them. Hey, oh, check this out. Look at that. Just called me a free fucking socket set. This will come in handy. Happy about that. So there's a massive hole there. I don't know what the fuck that's meant to be. Maybe that would explain what was in there. It's a huge hole though. What's in here? Yeah, okay. Oh, it just looks like an XD basically. The odometer says 331,000 Ks. I think it's a 4.1 litre. Let's check it out. Hey! Alright. Where does that go? Let's have a look at what we've got. This has come off here, which is always a good sign. But maybe that can just bolt straight back on there. The guy told me that it did run, but the injectors probably need to be cleaned. So yeah, to me it looks like a 4.1 EFI system. G'day guys, we're going to try and get it started today. So I can see a couple of relays here. They sort of look aftermarket, I don't know, they almost look like a bit of an afterthought. Anyway, let's start with the easy stuff first. Royal fine. I reckon we'll start with this. Like I said, start with the easy stuff first, start with the fun stuff before you really dig in, and I reckon like you've got to make it look, well, smell nice. I don't even have a mirror. How am I meant to hang it? I've got to have one of these ones. Alright, looks like we're going to do some actual work. Oh, well, that just fell off. I still don't know about this. Like, is that an extra part? Was this the original bit that went on there? Man, that's wet. So yeah, like that's running rich. So I'm happy to see that. If you see that it's real dry and like crusty, then you may have an issue with that particular cylinder. I mean, we can do a comp test, but you know, I'm lazy as. All I want to do is put some spark plugs, put a battery, new fuel, new fluids, and hopefully it runs. If I've got to chase wiring and stuff like that, it becomes a mission. Ooh, fuck. Geez, these lights have been smashed up. Let's go with that. Bend down here and have a look at that. What's going on there? Ah, my finger. What about over here? Right, so we've put the battery in, we've connected it all back up. Some question marks over this car being an LPG car because it looks like it had a tank in the back. So we're just wondering whether everything was connected back up. I mean, there's wires sort of just dangling everywhere, so we've got Terry involved, and yeah, we're going to see whether this thing's actually going to fire. Nothing. I knew this was going to happen. Told you guys. Nothing. So, could be the starter, could be the fuel pump. I reckon it's the starter. Alright, we're going to give the starter the old hit with the 2x4, so let's have a look.
Nothing.
So we forgot to bolt up the earth strap to the motor, so maybe that's why it's not firing. Get that on the big jobs.
Yeah. Oh, wait a sec. Before you go.
Alright, you turned over.
So
Guilty.
I'm just pulling this lead out of the fan.
So it doesn't get caught by the fan. Geez, you don't want that, would you?
No.
Yeah, okay, so we're just going through different causes that maybe it won't be firing. So what we've done, we've got one of the old spark plugs, we've attached it to the lead, and yeah, we just want to see it actually fire so we can eliminate that spark problem, and then we can go through the list of exactly what we think is wrong with it. Okay, well there were some wires that were disconnected. We should have checked all this sort of stuff, but anyway, we've connected up. We want to see whether the pump fires. No noise, but you just try to turn it on anyway. All right, so LPG, it's left a lot of wiring. The previous owner probably snipped some wires and left it there. So anyway, we've been chasing electrical problems. There's a couple of relays that were added for the LPG system, so we've been sort of just sifting through all of that. Cranking. Is that an idle? She's alive! Doesn't sound like it's priming. It might actually be a relay problem as opposed to the actual fuel pump. So this is the original fuel relay which I got. It's a Bosch, you can't see it because it's all faded. It's a Bosch something something blah blah blah, but it looks like that, okay? So I've got a new one which did cost me about $100, which I thought was pretty expensive. And you've got a Hugo from Germany. But what the most important part is that it looks basically the same. So we're going to plug it all in, and hopefully it's going to fire the fuel pump, the electric fuel pump, and we'll be good to go. And I've just realized when I've connected that up, there's no actual fuse in there, so we better replace that. So maybe that might be the cause of the fuel pump not firing. Hey, so I've chucked the fuse in this little bit here, and that connects to the relay. Let's try turn her over. Sounds like she wants to go. I'm still not hearing the fuel pump, but it sounded like she was going to kick. Clearing. Isn't that idle? I'm not sure where we got brakes, so I've got a solid pedal, doesn't go all the way to the floor, feels alright. Sounds a little sensitive. Gonna put it in drive. As soon as I try to press on the accelerator, it doesn't want to go. Sort of got brakes. What the hell is rattling in the back? I was wondering what was rattling. I thought it was something in the boot, but it turns out it's this thing. It's a hanger bracket hitting the hitting a panel. I'll just drive down the street. We hit 40 kilometers an hour. And the brakes work. Brakes are pretty suspect. Fuck, I've got no indicators either. That's what I call living, Barry. The last episode we got it running. This episode we're going to talk about what we need to do for a roadworthy. Have a bit of a squiz. Don't worry about reading it all, I'll read it out to you. and it's even a double-sided sort of thing. Anyway, so the highlighted is what I think that maybe I can do. The stuff that's not highlighted, my mechanic's probably going to do because he needs to get up on a hoist, and he's going to change bushings and bushes and all that kind of stuff like that. So we're going to go through the list today. So what have we got? We've got washer jets, they're not working. The wiper arms are loose. I think that's the CV rubbers. Right hand tail light broken. Rear and front parker not working. Handbrake, cable not in very good condition. The T-bar light not working. Indicator and hazard lights not working. Left front seat belt stalk is not good. Or rear seat belts, you can't find them. Left front seat excessive slack. Windscreen's no good. The battery's not secure. Rocker cover breather not connected. Coolant overflow bottle is not secure. The 4 tires are no good. Front wheel bearing is loose. Steering box is leaking. The idler arm is no good. 2 front brake hoses are frayed. Front sway bar bushes, rear sway bar bushes, rear upper and lower control bushes are no good. There's holes in the floor, probably from the LPG. This is in the boot. There's a bit of rust in the rear quarters. Incorrect fuel cap fitted. Okay, well that's an easy one. Heater fan and the directional control not working. Lower ball joint no good. Shit. Okay, so let's remount this. Okay, I've bolted in the washer bottle and the overflow bottle there. It's sort of a little bit ghetto, but it's really not going to go anywhere. Someone's taken it off but hasn't put it on properly. Ah, I hate these things. Okay, that's tight. Let's put this back on. Brokey. Just some bolts. Let's unbolt it and we'll replace it. There it is. Alrighty. Look at that. Ah, spiders all over my hands. Oh shit, just broke. Very brittle. No, that's not gonna work. Alright, we've got the icy blue. I've got it back from the mechanics and he's helped me out with the stuff that was underneath, all the bushes and bits and bobs. There's a few other things that we need to do, just little sundry things. I want to clean it up a little bit more, but I want to get it to my place so I can wrench on it over the weekend. So we want to drive it home. And no indicators, you say? Well, it doesn't matter if you're going in a straight line, right? Here we go. Started. On the road again. Oh mate, the brakes feel alright. I don't have an indicator, and then I go look in the rear view mirror to see who's behind me. I don't have one of those either. But I do have a left mirror, which the XD doesn't have, because it's a Pablo pack, and I've never put one on, because I quite like it and I've gotten used to it. I'm not going to get used to not having a rear view mirror. I am going to put one in. Coil springs in the back, whereas the XD's got leaves. It's a bit of a different ride, I can feel it. Sozzy, Soz man. Mate, feel that power. It actually like runs really nicely, like smooth. At the lights, I bet you it'll run like a bag of shit. But right now, we're putting around, the temp's cold. Guys, we've done a lot of work to this car though. Way more work than I care to let on. Some of it I didn't film because I thought it was really boring, but you'll probably tell me that you wanted to see me change the thermostat or blah blah blah. What you doing? Hey, drivers in Dandenong, I tell you what, special breed.
Okay, that person didn't indicate either.
Well, we are in Dandenong anyway, so it doesn't matter, you know. People just drive where they want to drive. Like this guy, I'm just going to go around. Yeah, like there's no indicators. No one what's indicating here anyway? It doesn't matter. I can't indicate it. Feels good not indicating. I just feel like I just drive and just go where I want to go. However I feel, I don't give a fuck about anybody else on the road. Just get in there. And the year that was. Thanks for tuning in with Oz General Store. It's been a cracker of a year. Merry Christmas, guys. Have a happy and safe new year with your family and friends. And don't forget to keep on working on those projects. We're going to catch you next year. We're going to take a well-deserved break. Don't worry, we're coming back next year, bigger and better. Cheers.